Hi everyone, we are back with another war video today. And this is going to be war number 6. We are going up against the Alliance. I think this is Faye. Yeah, so this is going to be against Faye. As promised, I actually play well this war. So this will be my cleanest war by far. Not that any of the previous wars were super clean. Just the 5 fights this war, nothing too crazy. And then I think the next 2 wars I have 7 fights each. So first up though, we got Prowler here versus Avsman. Prowler's relatively decent for Avsman after thinking about this more. The main reason was we just needed another champ, and he's falter immune, so I don't have to worry about that. But the fact that he power drains makes him quite good in general for Avsman. Helps to keep his forms under control a bit easier, in my opinion. So yeah, we're gonna rip this first one off. 22 Fury, so not the max, but we got the Incinerate up as well. We got the Falter up. We got a hard hold block here. Punish after that. Bait this out. Light attack. Heavy punish to take him out of his form again. Reapply the Incinerate. Now we just want to get up to our special 2 with the Falter, which we're going to do here. I figured this 10 Furies would be enough, and as you'll see, it is enough. So, super clean. Yeah, really well played in general, but not a very hard fight. So, 50 seconds there. Jumping to our next one, we got Domino. Super common placement for Domino. You really want to send Prowler here in all cases. That's why sending Avsman there, usually want to be able to try and split this. So, but a lot of people have Node 6 with someone place a defender that Prowler can do there. This one, I think it's a bit slow, which, happens. Here, I wanted to bait the special 1 when it was low on power, or when he was right below 2 bars of power, but that didn't happen, so we only got 3 charges, which, yeah, that was not what I was going for. Here, we're going to try and bait this. She didn't want to play ball. We got 22 Furies though now. We're going to try and stick a reparry and then heavy to get our Incinerate up. And then we'll medium into the special 2. This takes her down about half health, I believe. Yeah. Just under half. We use the Falter for an easy opening. We got 25 charges, so we just really need to bait this special 1 out. Special 2 because it jumped up again. Then we're going to dash back a little bit, get our heavy opening to get the Incinerate up. And then once we go for our medium, here we see the lucky, so we're just going to wait, be patient, bait this, and then we'll medium for the special 2, and that will be the fight. So, geez, was it the fight? Okay, I was going to say, that should be the fight. Down she goes. So, a bit slow, but that fight tends to be with inequity and all the exhaustions. Next up, we have Apoc here on path 1. I was a coward. I should have just used Tigra. I did a duel with Tigra too, and it went like perfect. And I was like, I don't know if I want to risk it, just in case I somehow screw it up. So I used Prowler here. He's completely good for this fight. Don't get me wrong. I just, Tigra would have been faster and a bit more fun. Here, though, we're going to try and get him right below 2 bars of power, which we do here. This way, when we bait this out, we're going to get a lot of charges, up to 27. No heavy here. Obviously, this has the high energy diet, so I do not want to apply a Incinerate. So, yeah, we're just going to rip special 2s with 27 Furies and the Falter up. This does big damage. We use the Falter again for another opening. We're going to get him right below 1 bar of power again. Try and bait this out. We got 28 charges for our next special 2, so we're looking very, very good. Just need to get up to our 2 bars of power with the Falter up. Here, we use the Relic. We're going to do medium, light, medium, or several hits into the medium. Falter's up, 28 Furies, and that's going to be all she wrote. So, well played, minute. If we used Tigra, it probably would have been like 30 seconds, maybe 40. But yeah, I don't want to stress about time too much. We did bring Tigra along for one fight. It is this Galan. Galan's probably the easiest fight to Tigra. I think Galan like is a great entry level Tiger fight where you really like, you know, practice the special, dash in, heavy to miss it, and then punish. I think he's like a great like first champ to practice using Tiger with. So our goal here, we're just gonna push him to his corner, beta special 1, dash in, heavy to miss it, we're gonna heavy, we're gonna heavy one more time, throw the special 2 midway through it. Got a good amount of ruptures up. He throws a special 1 right away, playing nice. We're gonna heavy here. And then we're just going to dash back and throw in a blockable special 2, and that's the fight. So, yeah, textbook there. Sub 30 seconds. Yeah, super, super easy. Should have done that for Apoc, but it's fine. And then next up we got, oh, the Solvarch on Note 43. That's right. So we're here for revenge, because last time we soloed, but we played like ass. So this time, no power start 1. I decided that threw off my whole loop. So I don't know if I involved. I must have involved. Obviously, I didn't throw a combat region on. Here, I know we're not getting charges because the fate's still up, but we want to stay in the sun so that we do start to gain charges. And then we'll start to gain power. We're going to get a heavy here again, build some charges. It's in the shock phase. I decided also this time around I was not going to stress too much about shocks. So I'm not going to play like super reckless about shocks, but I'm also not going to play be afraid to throw specials or throw heavy attacks during the shock phase, because staying in the sun is the most important part. So here we're going to heavy, get some more charges, bait the special 2 here, throws it right away. You know, we're at 2 bars of power in the shock phase, and I decide, yeah, no, we're just going to throw the special 2. Better to dump the power. We get fairly unlucky with the shocks, but she has decent energy resistance, so I wasn't too worried. Throw this special 2. Really close to the end now. Bait this special 2. We're in a good spot. I know the next special will kill as long as I have enough charges, so we're going to get back in the sun here. Heavy here. And then we're just going to dex into our special 2. And down he goes. So really, really well played. Much, much happier with how that went the first time around. I think it was literally double the time. I think it was 2.5 minutes. And that, yeah, that does end our war. Sorry, that was a picture of my dog. That does end our war, though. So yeah, 5-0. Fairly, I mean, 5 fights is a good amount of fights. But yeah, fairly good war. All my fights were quite quick. No mistakes. I didn't get hit any time, so that's really good. And for this war, we did play really well as an alliance. Definitely a bounce back after the Salty War where we were a disaster. We only had 2 deaths. I think BG1, yeah, BG1 had a donut again, so really proud of that. And yeah, this put us in a really good spot. We're 5-1 in the season. So halfway through, 5-1 is fantastic. Hopefully just 2 more wins locks in Masters, and then, you know, then we're hopefully just playing with the house money and trying to get top 10. War 7, we did play we are facing, well, now we're past it. We face LVT, so another very tough matchup, and that's going to be the case with us sitting, you know, comfortably in the top 10 right now. But yeah, that is going to do it for this video, though. Thank you for watching.